my name is Sean Slaughter, a local realtor in the Hampton Roads, Virginia area. And today we're going to go over the top 3 questions that my buyers ask me. Question number 1, Sean, what are the benefits in buying versus renting a home? I can answer this with one quick story. I had a family member that rented a home for 30 years. And at the end of that 30 years, the landlord basically said, okay, I want to go ahead and sell the home. Now let's go from my family member who was the renter and the landlord who was the owner. My family member who was the renter rented the home that entire time, did not build up any equity, did not own anything. And so at the end of the 30 years, pretty much all that money was lost. The owner purchased a home 30 years ago and was paying the mortgage, probably paid the mortgage off. So maybe that home that owner bought for maybe $100,000, 30 years later was probably worth $350,000, $400,000. All right? Equity is the main thing. When you buy a home, you build up equity so that when you sell that home later, it's worth more than what you bought. And when you sell it, you get money back that you can use to buy a bigger, better home, or do whatever you want to do with it. But that is the key thing. Do not rent for long periods of time, because all you're doing is just throwing money away and you own nothing. Question number 2, Sean, what credit score do I need to have to buy a home? This really depends on the type of loan that you're going to get. But many people think that they have to have a 700 credit score. But would you be surprised if I told you that there are certain loans where you only need a 580 credit score, maybe 600? Yes, that's why you must talk to a realtor so we can point you in the right direction and get you the right loan that fits your home buying needs. Question number 3. Sean, how much money do I need to have up front before purchasing a home? Well, this depends on the type of loan that you're going to get, because each loan has its own loan down payment. So for instance, in Virginia, there is a first-time home buyers loan program where the down payment is 0. Okay? So it depends on the type of loan you're going to get. It also depends on the closing costs. Now, you always have to pay closing costs, and closing costs can be anywhere from 3.5% all the way up to 6% of the cost of the home. But in certain markets, we can actually get the sellers to pay a good amount of those closing costs. Okay? So never be afraid to think that you have to have $50,000 to buy a house. It just depends on the type of loan you're going to get and the closing costs that we can get the seller to pay. All right? Give me a call. Let's talk, and I can walk you through the entire process. Call me, hit me on Instagram, email me, check out my website, and I promise you, once we connect, I can set your fears at ease and we can go ahead and get that home that you'll love.